Alright YouTube, welcome back to the channel. Kai's dad here, KD Gaming 5150. I am doing a small video on what you get for the Go Pass Deluxe and comparing the basic versus the Deluxe rewards. I'm just going to do a rundown really quick and then I'm just going to claim all. And the way I'm going to do it is I'm going to say what we get in the basic and then the Deluxe right after at what rank. So rank 1 we get 10,000 XP and then 10,000 Stardust. Rank 2 we get 5 Pokeballs and 25 Pokeballs. Rank 3 we get an encounter, so I'm going to see what this encounter is right now. Oh, it's a Dynamax Grookey. Well, that's interesting. I didn't even know you could get Dynamaxes in here, but I guess we do. And it's going to power up into one of these special Premier Balls. And we still have our Premier Ball bonus. We've got Grookey, and is it a hundo? Could it be a hundo? Oh, it's not a hundo. Okay. Rank 3, we get 5 Grookey candies for the Deluxe side since we got the encounter. We get 5 Grookey candies for the rank 4 and 3 XL candies. Then rank 5 we get 500 XP, 1500 XP. Rank 6 we get 500 Stardust and 1500 Stardust. Rank 7 we get a Pokemon. It's a encounter, and I'm gonna guess it's a Rattata, and the reason that is because we get Rattata candy afterwards. Yeah, so I'm guessing that every single one of these things is going to be basically the same thing as the candy that follows it. So if you were hoping for something different from that, I don't think that's going to happen. We'll just go down and see, just double check and make sure. But I myself wanted to know, so I figured if I wanted to know, you guys probably want to know what comes in the encounters and whether or not the Deluxe Pass is worth it. I think that the Deluxe Pass is probably worth it if you want to get a lucky trinket. And if you don't want to get a lucky trinket, I guess it may be not worth it for you because you're really mostly paying, in my opinion, for that lucky trinket. The rest of this stuff you can kind of just get anyways. Level 7, we get 5 regular Rattata candy on the Deluxe side. Then we get 8 is 5 Rattata candy and 3 XL candy. 9 is 5 Clamperl candy, and then we get a Pokemon here for 9 on the Deluxe side, which is a Clamperl. So no surprise there. Whatever candy you're getting, you're gonna get the Pokemon next, or Pokemon and then the candy, it seems like. So if you were hoping for some kind of crazy encounter to happen, it doesn't seem that that is very likely. But we got a lot more of these to go through and not much more time. We got 15 minutes. 10, Incense and Incense. 11, Pokeballs and Pokeballs. We get 12, we get an encounter, and it is Inkay, because we get the Inkay candy afterwards. It's pretty safe to say that that's what you're going to be getting. If you are hoping for something crazy in the Deluxe, I don't think that it's going to happen. Of course, you'll have kind of like a boosted shiny, I think, and a boosted stats. I think the 4 is going to be like 10, 10, 10. On 17, we get another encounter here, so let's go through the encounter. So Chimecho for 17 on the Deluxe side. Check the IVs on it just to see if it's a hundo since it isn't a shiny, and a praise, and no, it's not. It's a 10, 10, 11. You can pretty much find those out in the wild like that. I don't feel like that's necessarily great as far as being like, anything boosted really and worth the Deluxe Pass. Probably not. 22, we get another Pokemon, which is a Helioptile, and it's not shiny. I would assume that it's probably not a hundo because hundos are very difficult to get, but you never know. Mama caught a shundo when we were out here on our trip, and she didn't even know because she just didn't even check. She didn't even think anything of it when she did an encounter and got an encounter with a Carbink. Well, it was a research task, and it ended up being a shundo. It was pretty cool. That was probably the highlight of the Pokemon Go because we really didn't get to play a whole lot of it, which is a little disappointing because we were out here in Tampa doing all this stuff. All right, level 24, we have an encounter, and that is a Sneasel. So we got a Sneasel there, so we're going to give that a catch. And then we are going to see what else we get here for the next one. At level 27, I'm pretty sure it's going to be a Passimian because we got Passimian candy there. It's a Dynamax Passimian though, so that's kind of nice. At least we have that going for us. We got a Dynamax one here, so we're going to give that a nice throw over there. Actually, it wasn't a nice throw. It was a nothing throw. So we didn't really get any type of throw on that. But we did seemingly catch that, and we are going to check the IVs really quick. We've got a XL one, so that's kind of nice. And ooh, it is a 14, 15, 14. So that is actually a pretty decent one. I'm not super disappointed with that. Not super excited about it, I guess, either, because it does a Passimian. Again, I don't feel like Passimian does a whole lot for you. There's much better fighting Pokemon out there, and it's not a dual type. So it just ends up being this Pokemon that, it looks cool, but it's not really that beneficial. And if you are a Passimian, Pokemon person, then that's absolutely fine. 32 is another encounter. It's a Nimble. Wow, Nimble. So great. Okay, that was on the basic side, so it's not like you pay extra for that in the deluxe pass anyways, but it's not anything super crazy. All right, we're gonna go here and we're gonna scroll down and see what else we got for encounters. At 37 we have an encounter, which is a Shinx. Okay, so we got a Shinx at 37 on the basic side, and then I think it was at 39 if I remember correctly. Oh, I did not want to do that. Well, I just claimed all my rewards for the Ancient Go Pass. What I was going to try and see for that is if we were going to be able to get bonuses by doing a lucky egg, and that really stinks. But at least I got them all. Okay, so back here in the June, we've got level 39. We have a encounter. Oh, it's a Ponyard, not shiny as well. All right, what else we've got in here? 42, we got some kind of Pokemon. I don't know what it was. I somehow accidentally probably claimed that when I was scrolling through. And we got this Darumaka here. I think this was like 52, was it? And we're going to catch that and then see what we got for June here on the next level here. 52 here, which is, Rufflet. Okay, so we got a Rufflet. Again, none of these are shiny, which is a little disappointing. I was hoping that we'd have a little bit of a shiny boost on it and that I might be getting a shiny, but every single one of these I didn't get a shiny on yet. But we're only at 52, so there's, probably a few more of these. Okay, 54 on the deluxe side. We'll see what we get. Oh, it's a Vullaby. We got a Vullaby on the deluxe side. All right, what else we got here? Basic side at 57, we have another encounter, and it is a Stunfisk. Sorry, it's not Stunfisk. So we got a Stunfisk, okay? And that's a basic side, so it's not like you paid anything extra for that. It was just part of June. We got another encounter here at 62 on the deluxe side, and it's a Farfetch, not shiny. Basic side, I saw another one here at 67. We get a Gibble. Oh, so Gibble's a great one. I do enjoy Gibble. Shadow Garchomp is a absolute beast for the ground and dragon, and it is probably one of the best ground fighting types I think there is out there, if I remember correctly. The shadow one, that is. This Gibble is not a shadow, so it doesn't really do much for us, unless it's a hundo, which it's not. And my very first hundo actually was a Gibble that I caught when I was getting on a plane when we were going on a KDM adventure. I think we were headed down to looking at card stores for a card store adventure down in LA. And that was pretty awesome. We got a Wild Raichu on the basic at I think it was 74 on basic, and we're getting down to the wire here. It's 552, which means we're getting pretty close to the end here. And I gotta claim all these before then, others I miss out. All right, and then if we're headed down here to the bottom, you're on 67. We got 72, so 72. Oh, it's a Raichu again. Oh, you know what it is? It's because it probably didn't catch, and I did a fast catch and then ran, so it went back through it again. So that was 72 is the Raichu on the basic side. And then what else do we get? What other goodies do we get? Hopefully we get something good. I'm hoping for, some kind of shiny at least. It would be nice. 77, we get, a Rookie D. Is it shiny? Oh, it's not shiny. It's a Rookie D Gigantamax, though. Or not Gigantamax, Dynamax Rookie D. So we caught that guy. I got my GoFest Global shirt on here that we got right before we came here. I don't know if you guys saw the short on that or not, but we're pretty excited about that. Okay, so we got the Rookie D, and then what else we got here? 77. See, the Rookie D candy's right around there. So you kind of get an idea on what it's going to be for the Pokemon that appears. So 82, I'm going to guess it's a Rowlet, just because there's a Rowlet candy around, and it is. It's a Decidueye. So actually, we didn't get just a simple Rowlet. We got a Decidueye, but it's not shiny, but it is a Decidueye, but which evolves from Rowlet. That one was a bit of surprise there. I wasn't expecting that one for sure. So we did get a Decidueye down here on level 70 something. What was that? 82. On level 82, we did get a Decidueye because 87 is a Frigibax. Okay, I don't believe there's any Frigibax there, and that's on the basic side again. Nothing exceptional from buying the Deluxe Pass if you are looking for some kind of exceptional Pokemon. I don't know, Rowlet, if you consider Rowlet, then maybe. Scrolling down here, we've got another encounter at 92 on a basic, and that is Dreepy. So we got a Dreepy there. Dreepies are a little tricky to catch because they're so small and they kind of fly around. It is 555. I am getting a little nervous about not being able to collect the rest of this stuff, so we're just going to go really quickly and see what it is and then just run from the encounter just so you guys can see what it is, and then hopefully I can just go back and push collect all rewards and then just view them afterwards, and then maybe encounter and collect them afterwards. We'll see if that works. Okay, so then we've got 92, we got 94, and we got one at 100. So we got just 2 left. Okay, so 94 is Slandit, also not shiny. The only benefit of getting a Slandit is if you get a girl version or a female version, because then you can evolve it. If you get a boy version, you can't evolve it, so I don't think it does too much for you. And that was on the upgraded side. So on the basic side at level 100, the appearance is, it's a wild Articuno. So that is great. That is great. But that's a basic, and I think that kind of said something about you getting this Pokemon. So I'm gonna give it a Silver Pineapple Berry, because you can never have too many Articuno candies, because how many do you get to encounter? Not too many. And they did have a ticket that you could buy called Ancient Flight or something like that, where that one was a way you could kind of buy a Galarian bird for $8. You could pick one of the 3 Galarian birds and then you could get it. If you can't get a Galarian bird any other way, I guess you could, buy that, and that's cool. Oh, it has a background too, which is kind of neat. And let's check the IVs on it. It is a hundo? It's not a hundo. Okay, so that's what you get for all of the encounters with the Go Past June and the difference between the Deluxe and the regular. The main thing here, which I'm going to collect right now, that you want to get for the Go Past June, if you buy the Deluxe, is this one here at 100, and it is the Lucky Trinket. And that makes it so you can do a lucky trade with somebody that you choose to do it on. Once you claim that Lucky Trinket, you have a certain amount of time to apply it to somebody, and then you can do it whenever you want. But just make sure that you do apply it before it expires, because that would be awful if you didn't actually get to claim it all. That would be very disappointing. I'm gonna claim all the rest of these. Thank you guys for watching the video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you guys did like the video, hit the thumbs up button. If you guys enjoying the channel, hit the subscribe button. And that brings us to the end of the game. Game over. I will see you guys on the next game. So many rewards. Look at them all going. That's crazy. Just a little bonus clip. I thought it would be kind of cool to show the screen just completely full of rewards, and it's just like continually getting rewards. That's pretty neat. I don't know. It feels good to be able to just click that button and just claim it all the way from 1 to 200. It just doesn't stop. It's still going. I don't even know. I did share a star piece, and I shared a lucky egg, or used a lucky egg. So I don't know if it doubled up on any of that stuff or not, but it is just, it's just keeps going. It's like it doesn't end. Look at all these things on the right hand side. They're just going, scrolling down, just adding them all up, adding them on there. Look, at one point it said 34,400 Stardust, 41,000, and then 47,000. That's a ton of Stardust. Oh my gosh. The XP is what I need. The Stardust is, of course, is great. I'll check and see how much Stardust I have at the end here. I have 6.7 million. My goal is 10.